In Canberra, it's been a day of frantic negotiations, but the standoff over asylum seekers is still unresolved. The latest boat tragedy acted as a catalyst, which saw both major parties declaring they wanted to end the deadlock. The debate is still going on tonight, but the sticking point remains Malaysia. Here's Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
Overcrowded and overwhelmed and all at sea. For Australia's deadlocked politicians, the fishing boat's mayday was a horrifying wake-up call.
And I don't question the sincerity of other members of the Parliament today. But the position we have, I do believe, is the right one.
Michael Keenan was a member of the committee that investigated the Christmas Island asylum seeker tragedy.
He looked face to face with a child. Who he couldn't rescue, even though he could almost touch her. And that child perished.
Julia Gillard and Tony Abbott both rushed into Parliament with competing legislation.
I believe the time for the party divide on this issue is at an end. We have seen too much tragedy.
We should pray that this House is capable of rising to the challenge of these times.
The opposition wanted to re-establish offshore processing, but only in countries that have signed the Refugee Convention. Significantly, Malaysia hasn't.
The proposed Malaysian solution, what a hideous term it is in fact a trade in human flesh.
The government blocked the coalition bill and instead backed a private member's bill from Rob Oakeshott. Under that plan, Malaysia would be a so-called solution.
Today is the day we do something, and I urge this House to finally pass this bill.
We have a bill that rips up the Refugee Convention. It would allow future governments to send people to Syria, Iraq or Afghanistan under this bill.
I, as a Labor leader, would want to walk from this place saying no one won, no one lost, we just got something done.
Will they get something done? Labor's confident it's got the numbers to get its so-called Malaysia solution through the House tonight, but when the bill gets to the Senate, it will almost certainly be blocked by the Greens and the opposition, leaving the deadlock in place and leaving Australia without an asylum seeker policy. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.